Hello people, how's your day going so far? My name is Hutch, and today I made a Blacklight Retribution video, and I'm putting it on the internet right now. And for those of you that don't know what this game is, and I'm sure there's at least a few of you out there, it's a free-to-play, PC exclusive that you can find on Steam or playblacklight.com, I believe. And it's the follow-up to the underwhelming Blacklight Tango Down. And I say underwhelming even though at the time I actually reviewed Tango Down for Machinima and gave it an 8.5. And what I didn't know at the time, and what I still struggle with today with games, is that it didn't really have any legs. And after a couple weeks of playing it, there really wasn't a whole lot to keep you around. In any case, this is their follow-up to that game, and all you have to do is follow Garrettson on Twitter to see how much this team clearly wants to make up for their first go at it. And Jared is the lead dev over there. Consider him the Von der Haar of Blacklight. And yeah. So I'm new to PC gaming, not in the strictest sense of the word, because I was a Counter-Strike fiend back in the dorm years. But by and large, I'm not nearly as proficient with the mouse and keyboard as I am with the controller, and a fair bit of aim assist. And the reason I've been getting into PC gaming is twofold. First of all, this is that time of year where I start branching out for a bit and catching up on titles that I missed out on in the previous few years or months or something like that, due to an uncontrollable Call of Duty addiction. And the newness of PC gaming provides me with a lot of fun. It's like buying a new console. It's just a completely new platform for me, and I tend to be really competitive with games in general. It doesn't matter if they're video games. It could be a board game like chess. I get super competitive about that. And I just like games that I feel like I could be good at, and then I just kind of get sucked in. I get really obsessed with it, and I really like the idea of becoming above average on that platform. And yeah, getting better on this platform is just a lot of fun for me. And, the second reason that I've been getting into PC gaming lately is because I now have a computer that can handle PC gaming. The last time that was the case was 10 years ago, when games didn't require all that much processing power. And the reason I have this computer is because Razer was nice enough to send me a care package with all the bells and whistles. When I left LA, I threw a lot of things away, one of them being an outdated laptop that had a fan that wouldn't shut off. I mean, it never shut off. It'd be like 3 in the morning and you're trying to sleep. And if I was, I don't know, uploading a video or rendering a video or something like that, the fan on that thing was louder than like an air conditioning unit that you would put on your fucking window. It was and it just made the room hotter. It was like a heater, which during the winter down there, which really was like no big deal compared to the winters in Northern California, it would actually serve as kind of a heater, so that worked out nicely at the time. But I digress. It was a piece of shit. And I threw that away. So about a month ago, when the idea first popped into my head to start making videos again, I reached out to Razer before spending like a shit ton of cash on gear, and they were on board. A week later, I had owns a controller for the Xbox, and I fucking love being able to jump with a bumper on COD, and I really like the adjustable analog sticks. And took some getting used to it first, because I usually play with Control Freaks on regular controller. And I'm used to that elevated analog, and the Onza doesn't have elevated analogs, but you can adjust the resistance on the sticks themselves, so you can kind of make up for the lack of verticality on the analog stick by tuning up the resistance. I got a Chimera headset for console, which sounds really nice. I got a keyboard, mouse pad, Megadolon headset, and I got a Razer Blade laptop. So I say all this because I'd like to adhere to the full transparency way of things on YouTube, and I think you guys appreciate it more than the, oops, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button on my Razer Blade laptop, which you can buy at razor1.com. Kind of that approach to things. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but yeah, it's up to y'all if you want to support the sincerity that I'm trying to go for, but I just generally like Razer products. I like their design. And I make the effort to only work with companies that I support, and that's my long disclaimer. So the Blade is a laptop, and that alone puts it in a different category than a beefed-up PC, but it can run this game on high settings, and it keeps up just fine with other titles out there. Like the other day I was playing Battlefield 3 with Sandy on his little close quarters server. And this game ran it at 60 frames on medium settings on PC, but medium settings on PC for Battlefield 3 looks better than a 360 even. So I was happy with that. I'm not too much of a graphics snob anyway. As long as if I can get at least like 50, 60 frames a second on PC, then I'm happy because it just feels a lot better. But going back to what I was talking about before, I've been having a lot of fun with PC gaming and streaming too. I've never done that before. I couldn't do that before with that piece of shit laptop that I had, and that's a lot of fun too. But I mean, like, some of it's not. It's kind of counterintuitive to me because when I play video games, a lot of the times I like to go to my quiet place. And Sark and I used to talk about this a bunch. It's really hard for both him and I to talk and play a video game at the same time and still enjoy the video game. That's tricky because I like to really immerse myself in what I'm doing. So streaming can be at times a little bit like I have to kind of tap myself on the shoulder and remind myself that there's a bunch of people watching. And I think it's important if you're streaming to interact with the people that are in your stream. And that's been kind of like well, I don't know how much is too much, how much is too little. Like, that kind of balancing act has been not very intuitive for me with streaming, but it's still a lot of fun. And this game in particular has been a good training grounds for a mouse and keyboard, as it were, for a few reasons. I think the first reason would be that I'm not entirely unfamiliar with the series. I played the first one, and I'm aware of the core mechanic that goes into this game, which is the second reason why this game is a little bit easier to transition into PC gaming. It's the HRV. It's every time you see me pull that visor down, you can see it shows me where everyone else is on the map. And so when I play this game, I have a tendency to, like, I just feel more secure because at any time I kind of take in my environment and not feel like someone's going to sneak up on me. So I've been having a lot of fun at this game. Maybe I'll make some more videos about, like, my input on what works and what doesn't work. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you later. Oh, goodbye.